Welcome back to La La Land on CRN Digital Talk. I'm Brett Chapin. We're talking with the Executive Director of the Theater at Boston Court, Michael Seal. If you have any questions for Michael, make sure you give us a call at 1-800-336-2225. And Michael, you're doing some music over at Boston Court. It's not just theater, right?
It's not just theater. We also have our Music at Boston Court series, which has been ongoing actually since we began. But in the last couple of years, we brought in an artistic director for our music series, Mark Saltzman, who's just really upped the game. Coming up this fall, we have everything from a returning thing called The New Sound of Silent Film, where Tom Peters, who's a bassist, does a live score. And this year it's on October 26th, and it's sort of the silent horror comedy, The Cat and the Canary, and that's in our second space. On November 3rd, I think I think it's November 3rd, Storm Large, who last I think appeared on the big stage here in Los Angeles and at the Mark Taper Forum in the Randy Newman musical review, Harps and Angels. But she's been a staple up in Portland. Amazing performer, really a rock and roll performer, but she's coming in and sort of doing a cabaret show for us, and it'll be a little on the softer side, but she's still outrageous at every turn. So excited to have her. But lots of things going on. Theater artist Olan Jones is coming in and just doing a whole evening of her theater music, which he's never done before in a whole evening. So lots of fun things happen. You can see that at bostoncourt.com also.
That's great that you just don't do theater there. You do music, you do other things, so that's excellent.
Yes, it's exciting.
And you're, of course, a member of the LA Stage Alliance's Ovation. You're an Ovation member?
I'm an Ovation voter, and I'm also a member of the Ovation Review Committee.
And can you, for those that don't know, can you explain to our audience real quick what the Ovation members do?
Right. The Ovation voters are a group of over 200 theater peers, people who work in and around theater in various aspects, who actually vote on the Ovation Awards for LA Stage Alliance, which is the only peer judged award show in Los Angeles. And I actually sit on the committee that oversees that. An amazing group of 15 people who are so passionate about theater. The conversations, even though we don't always agree on what we're discussing, the passion that is in that room, it's a joy to sit on that committee and work with those people.
Absolutely. Ovations is kind of the LA's version of the Tony Awards, I guess.
Yeah, you could say that. Yeah.
Absolutely. And you've been involved with them for quite a while now.
Well, I've been a voter for quite a while. I've been on the committee for a couple of years now. And the Ovation Awards are coming up actually on, I want to say November 12th. Do you have it down here? Yeah. November 12th, downtown at the Los Angeles Theater, which is a theater that is one of those downtown big old Art Deco spaces that you look at the outside and you go, really, that's a theater? And you go inside and it is just unbelievably gorgeous.
It is.
Yeah.
It is. And the rake is so interesting. There's such a steep rake, but they fit a lot of seats in there.
Yeah.
Guys, for information on the LA Stage Alliance, make sure you go to lastagealliance.com. Looking forward to having Doug Clayton of the LA Stage Alliance in here soon as well.
Great.
Michael Seal, Executive Director of the Theater of Boston Court, thank you so much for being here.
My pleasure. Thank you for having me again.
Absolutely. For any information on Boston Court, you can go to bostoncourt.com. And next week, we have the pleasure of talking with actress Rachel Allig of the film Officer Down, as well as Ryan LeConner of The Full Monty right now at the 3rd Street Theater. If you want to check us out on Facebook, you can do that at facebook.com/LaLaLandTalk or Twitter at twitter.com/LaLaLandTalk. Send us an email for our co-host search at lalalandtalk@gmail.com. Just 1 to 2 minutes, video submission. Let us know why you think you would make a great co-host. And we're going to be announcing the 5 finalists on that on October 19th. Stick around in the studio, guys, if you want to see some filming being done of Guides, the web series. I'm playing a public radio announcer. Speaking of public radio. Until next week, I'm Brett Chapin. This is La La Land on CRN Digital Talk, and we'll see you at the top.